The marine environment running against nature. We all know the crisis of ocean. At present, the extreme heat waves, sea level rise, losing the actual home of oceans. It becomes the crisis of biodiversity for the marine lifestyles. Today, I am going to discuss about the nations, the creations of environment, about the dolphins. They are under crisis. They are under threat. It actually not the threat belongs to the nature. It belongs to the humanity. It belongs to the profit-centric margin thinking about the community who are thinking that to kill dolphin for more profit. But they are destroying the biodiversity. They are destroying the ocean growth. They are destroying the lifestyle of oceans and also their future. It will be create our next generation threat for the upcoming days for this crisis. I'm talking about an island. Its name is Faroe. It belongs to the Atlantic. It belongs to the Denmark. It belongs to the Norway. An Iceland which is creating a massive mission to kill a particular dolphins who are actually the king and the autocracy of the oceans because they maintain a balance of nutrition of oceans. We always think about the energy gaining always from the dolphins because they have the particular nature regarding to swim in the sea, regarding to dive in the sea, regarding creations from their life and also the death. Because we all know from a dolphin death, it's creating a balance in the biodiversity in the oceans. Because from their particular lungs, particular wings, particular body, when it becomes a particular material for the oceans, it also creating a particular green plantations. It also become a helpful for the biodiversity for the small fish to big fish also. And it can dive at the top at the down of the water and understand the particular matter of the issue of the balance of the oceans. But some people in the different ideologies since 2020, it's ongoing crisis. And still in 2025, it's almost crisis. About 50 dolphin has been killed for some profit-centric margin. And there is no evidence. There is no ideology, there is no perspective regarding on killing this particular massive growth of biodiversity. They are killing the heat waves, the rising heat waves level. They are destroying the particularly the damage of environment, the damage of ocean regarding when we are talking about the sea level rise and the particular coastal crisis. This kind of island like Korea, they are going to be facing a bigger crisis. On the somehow the countries who belongs to the particular coastal areas like Denmark, a very good country like we all know it's Norway, they will going to face this kinds of issue with a massive heat stroke like a massive coastal dangerous situation on the impact. If they particularly don't underestimate or don't realize what actual the crisis is. So this is at present a huge amount of crisis in the European countries regarding on the massive killing on the dolphins. And this is extreme environmental crime. This is regarding against environment, against the crisis of humanity. Because itself, when we are talking about the human nature, they are the most advanced and the intelligent identity of the earth on the land. Then dolphins is the best creations for the particular in the oceans. If 50 dolphins has been killed, then it becomes the generation for the 50 years of future is going to be hampered. This is actually a crisis because human life is not more than an average of the 100 years. This is not a particular situation, but the dolphin has. They are going to face a massive crisis. And this is a crisis at present on the balance of the biodiversity of the ocean regarding the maintenance of nature balance. Because we all know some green plantations, some plantations belong to the deep of the ocean, which belongs to the long fish, which belongs to the part of the dolphins, regarding their thinking about how to maintain a balance in their lifestyle in the ocean. So this crisis will affect the particular coastal and the green plantation for the ocean. This will create a massive diversity plan hemorrhage on the particular issue regarding some island to collect their fisheries, because it will also maintain a proper food chain. So this is a crisis. This is at present one of the biggest crises. It may be not some evidence, it may be some proof, it may be not belongs to nature. We all know that nature can't kill the dolphin. So I'm not talking about regarding the particular maintenance of the particular fish. I am going to talk about the maintenance of biodiversity of the ocean, which is very important. Not only in Europe, we all know in European countries this year almost has crossed more than 30 degree temperature, which is extremely crisis scenario, because they are crossing more than 3 degree temperature by 2030, which will be a massive crisis. And this ocean balance is very important, and this island should maintain a proper balance regarding the countries which belongs to these islands, which belongs to the Atlantic Oceans, which belongs to the nature, which is very important. Already we are losing the A23A, which is very, very important, the world's largest iceberg, which is bigger than a country like Bangladesh. So this is the crisis. If we are losing our iceberg, if we are losing our biodiversity, if we are losing our food chain cycle, if we are losing at the head of the ocean, that will be the crisis of the biodiversity of the ocean. That will be the biggest crisis at present. So this is my point of view. This is my alarming voice to all over the world regarding the nations should plan a proper litigation regarding the fishing. Proper maintenance of litigation policy regarding fishing, to maintaining a proper plan and law to control the particular environment crime. Not do any kind of environment crime regarding the particular material, regarding the fish who belongs to the nature. And this should be maintained in each and every country. And this should be maintained a balance sheet on the proper data center, proper data management, that we have particular days in the 1423 dolphins, they are killed, how they are killed, who are actually guilty. They should be punished by the criminal law effect of the climate litigations. So this is the policy. This should be the maintained on the proper balance in the upcoming days. And this should be my opinion on regarding on my policy on the upcoming days for the ocean biodiversity. So today is very important regarding the discussion that we are losing our creations. So this is the time to discuss not only a particular island. So I'm talking about the Maldives, is very important island regarding the global south. When I am talking about the islands regarding containing the Atlantic Oceans, which is very important, the creations of nature is very important. They are maintaining the balance of carbon emissions and the gusty waves and the heat waves, which is very important. So this is the time for the discussion. This is the time to talk about the global matter. Thank you.